Okay, let's take a look at Desmos just real quick, and we'll just take a look at flipping and transformational form. First of all, this transformational form you cannot do with a graphing calculator. You simply have to know what this is doing to the parent function, right? You have to know that the parent function of this equation is simply y is equal to 2x, and y is equal to 2x can be done on the graphing calculator, right? You can do this on the graphing calculator and you can draw it. But you can't get it this with the x plus 1 plus 3. You can't do that with your graphing calculator. You have to know how to do transformational form. So if you talk about basically the fact that the parent function y is equal to 2x goes through 0, 1 and has an asymptote at the x-axis, and then the red graph, how is that changing from this green one? Well, the plus 3 says it's going to go up 3, so we're going to move the asymptote up to 3, and then we're going to redraw the graph, but this is telling me that the shift is to the left 1, right? So when I draw this, there it is. That's the new graph. So what's happened is I draw my asymptote in at 3, and then from there I go up 1 and hunt for the graph. And that hunting for the graph going left 1 tells you that it's been a horizontal shift of 1 to the left, which means that we put plus 1. Now, if you want to flip that, if you want to flip these around the y-axis, right, then you simply, what you were right was just change it to negative. So that's it. That's the flip. Around the y-axis, it's just turn the x, the exponent, negative. You don't need to change the whole equation negative, so if we take a look at this one, here's our transformed graph that has gone up to 3 and up 3, and then from there it's gone over 1 right there. That's that new point right there, 1 and 4 or whatever it is, sort of. Now, if I want to flip that around the y-axis, I simply make the x negative, and that flips it exactly around the y-axis, okay? So you just make the x negative. But you cannot create a transformational exponential graph or a quadratic graph without knowing about the transformations and what they do. So you're going to have to learn that.